Hi, Dr. Shevers. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. For those who've never heard these before, I'm speaking to Dr. Noel Shevers in San Jose, chiropractor. So he's got a short story for us today, a short success story. You were telling me about the person that had a headache?
Yeah, we had a woman come in at the beginning of the week, and she'd been transitioned from a desk-type situation where she had a pretty, constant workstation to being, they've gone to more of cubicles, and they'd switched her to a laptop, and the work on the laptop had kind of over 2 or 3 weeks led to some constant headaches that had gotten to the point that ibuprofen and naproxen really weren't helping them. She'd gone to the doctor. The doctor had given her tramadol, and of course that did alleviate the pain of the headache, but it also completely incapacitated her, which is, at that point it's not really that much help if you can't go to work or do anything like that.
Right.
So she'd come in on Monday, and we took some x-rays, and everything looked more or less fine, but you could feel the inflammation in the occipital muscles, and we just started working on her and did some soft tissue work and some muscle work and started adjusting her. And then, we kind of really stressed that she needed, when she was at work, to go and get a monitor, not just her laptop monitor, so that she wasn't constantly looking down at something, that the monitor was at eye level. And her company was really helpful. They, had that for her by Wednesday. And, today's Friday, and she came in this morning, and after 3 adjustments and some muscle work, along with getting on some fish oil for the inflammation, she was already pain-free this morning. Probably only have to be seen one more time just to make sure nothing's come back. And it will have really worked out for her.
Well, yeah, that's great. That's something near and dear to me because I actually have a laptop, but what I did is I got a keyboard.
Okay.
So I just use my laptop as a screen, but I don't use the laptop screen. But I'm glad that the company was able to support them, because if not, she could keep coming, and then that wouldn't. That's great.
Yeah, it really shows that if everybody's responsive and you deal with the problem immediately rather than dragging it out, the solution is much quicker than, this problem's been going on for a year, and then it takes 6 months to correct it.
Or not only that, not knowing what the problem is. You take somebody like that, they just keep taking the medications and become zombies or something,
Correct.
It's like the awareness, I think, is also, to me, it's so important, because I see that. I know it is to you too, but I see that all the time, that people say, well, I just take medication, and I say, fine, take your medication. What are you going to do? But I am glad, for this conversation, and I'm glad that we're going to keep doing these to really help bring awareness to people, because these seem like such simple things, especially to you that you're a chiropractor, to me that I've been going to one for years. But people aren't really aware of this because they don't know there's other solutions. And look at how simple this one was. I'm really excited about this. I thank you for your time today, and I'm looking forward to our next conversation soon.
Perfect.